Imagine hiking through the icy mountains of Norway when you stumble upon something unbelievable, a 1700-year-old wool tunic perfectly preserved in the ice. Or picture explorers in the Alps discovering soldiers from World War I, frozen in time, their uniforms and weapons untouched by the years. Here are 10 most incredible things ever found frozen in ice. Number 10. Frozen war relics. Trapped in ice for decades, soldiers, ships, and planes from World War II and earlier have been discovered frozen in time. High in the mountains or deep in glaciers, these relics tell stories of battles lost to history. In the Alps, soldiers from World War I, still wearing their uniforms, have been uncovered as the ice melts. In Greenland, a perfectly preserved World War II plane, part of a lost squadron, was found buried under 260 feet of ice. Weapons, letters, and even rations have surfaced, giving us a glimpse into the past. These discoveries remind us of the brutal conditions soldiers faced and the secrets the ice has kept for so long. As glaciers retreat, more frozen war relics emerge, revealing history one piece at a time. Who knows what else is waiting beneath the ice? Maybe an entire battlefield, perfectly preserved by time. Number 9. The Iron Age tunic. In 2011, a 1,700-year-old wool tunic was discovered in a melting glacier in Norway. Worn and patched, it once belonged to someone braving the cold mountains long ago. Unlike modern clothes, this tunic was handmade from wool, carefully woven for warmth. It was likely worn by a traveler, a hunter, or maybe even a warrior. The ice preserved it so well that its fabric and stitching are still visible today. Scientists believe the tunic was left behind when its owner faced a sudden storm or accident. Since its discovery, other ancient artifacts like shoes and arrows have also been found in the melting ice. This tunic offers a rare glimpse into life in the Iron Age, showing how people survived in harsh conditions. As glaciers continue to shrink, more secrets from the past may soon be revealed. Now, it's time for an interesting topic. Lost airplanes frozen in ice are like time capsules, holding secrets from the past. When they reappear, we never know what might be inside. Intact gear, frozen rations, or even personal letters left untouched for decades. Some discoveries are shocking. In 1992, Glacier Girl, a P-38 Lightning, was found buried under 260 feet of ice in Greenland, perfectly preserved from World War II. In 2019, a long-lost U.S. Air Force C-124 emerged from an Alaskan glacier, revealing wreckage from a 1952 crash. As ice melts, more frozen aircraft may surface, unlocking history frozen in time. As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now. Number 8. Frozen wolf pup. In Siberia, scientists made an incredible discovery, an 18,000-year-old canine frozen in the ice. With fur, teeth, and even its nose perfectly preserved, this ancient pup could be a key piece of the puzzle in the story of dog domestication. Was it a wolf, a dog, or something in between? Researchers are still studying its DNA to find out. The pup, named Dogor, which means friend in a local language, may have been one of the first animals humans tried to domesticate. It was found near the Arctic Circle, buried in permafrost for thousands of years. Even its whiskers are intact. This discovery offers a rare chance to learn about ancient wolves and the origins of man's best friend. As the ice continues to melt, more frozen animals may surface, revealing lost chapters of history. Number 7. Ancient seeds come to life. In Siberia, scientists made an incredible discovery: seeds frozen in permafrost for 32,000 years. Found deep underground, these tiny plant seeds were buried by ancient squirrels and perfectly preserved by the ice. Scientists carefully thawed them and planted them in a lab, not knowing if they would grow. Then something amazing happened. The seeds sprouted. After tens of thousands of years, these prehistoric plants bloomed again. They looked similar to modern plants but had slight differences, offering a glimpse into an ancient ecosystem. This discovery proves that life can survive in extreme conditions for a very long time. Could even older seeds be hidden beneath the ice, waiting to grow? As more permafrost melts, scientists may find even more lost species, frozen in time. Maybe one day we'll see an entire Ice Age forest come back to life. Number 6. Mummy Juanita. High in the Andes Mountains at over 20,000 feet, explorers made a chilling discovery: a perfectly preserved Inca girl frozen in ice for 500 years. Known as Mummy Juanita, or the Ice Maiden, she was found in 1995 on a volcano in Peru. She wasn't buried in a tomb, but left on the mountain as part of an ancient ritual sacrifice. Scientists believe she was about 14 years old when she was chosen for this sacred ceremony. Because of the freezing temperatures, her skin, hair, and even her clothes remain almost untouched. Her body tells a story of Inca beliefs, where children were offered to the gods in hopes of protection and prosperity. Unlike dry mummies wrapped in cloth, Juanita still looks almost lifelike. As ice continues to melt in the Andes, who knows how many more frozen mummies could be waiting to be found? Number 5. Slurpy waves. Imagine walking along the beach and seeing waves that look like a giant frozen Slurpee. That's exactly what happened in Massachusetts during a bitterly cold winter. When temperatures dropped below 10 degrees Fahrenheit, the ocean waves started to freeze, turning into a thick, slushy mix. Unlike normal waves, these icy swells move in slow motion, forming a strange, otherworldly sight. The freezing water creates a soft, foamy texture, making the beach look like it's covered in a frozen drink. This rare event only happens when the air is much colder than the water, causing the surface to partially freeze while waves still roll in. People who saw it couldn't believe their eyes. It's a reminder of how powerful and unpredictable nature can be. Next time the temperatures drop, will we see another Slurpee wave? Or maybe even a fully frozen ocean? Number 4. Sleeping alligators, frozen but alive. In the winter, when ponds and swamps freeze over, alligators in the US do something incredible. They freeze themselves in place. Instead of swimming or hiding, they go into a state called brumation, which is like hibernation. As the water turns to ice, they stick their snouts above the surface and stop moving. It looks like they're frozen solid, but they're still alive. Their bodies slow down using very little energy, allowing them to survive the cold. When the ice melts, they wake up and go back to their normal lives as if nothing happened. This amazing trick helps them survive harsh winters in places like North Carolina and Arkansas. Not many reptiles can handle freezing temperatures like this. Next time you see a frozen swamp, look closely. You might spot a sleeping alligator, patiently waiting for spring. Number 3. Frozen lion cubs. Deep in the Siberian tundra, two 12,000-year-old cave lion cubs were found perfectly frozen in ice. Their fur, whiskers, and even tiny claws were still intact, as if they had just fallen asleep. Scientists believe the cubs, named Sparta and Boris, were buried in permafrost shortly after birth, keeping them preserved for thousands of years. These weren't regular lions, they were massive Ice Age predators, roaming the same world as woolly mammoths. Their discovery gives scientists a rare chance to study these extinct creatures up close. Could they be cloned one day? Some researchers think it might be possible. As the ice continues to melt, who knows what other frozen animals might be found next? Maybe a full-grown cave lion, or even a saber-toothed cat. For now, these cubs remain as incredible time capsules, showing us a glimpse of a long-lost world. Number 2. Frozen volcanoes. Antarctica may look like a land of ice, but deep below, hidden volcanoes are waiting to erupt. Scientists have discovered over 100 subglacial volcanoes buried beneath miles of ice. Some of them are as tall as the Rocky Mountains. Unlike normal volcanoes, these hidden giants don't always explode into the sky. Instead, they melt the ice from below, creating massive lakes and tunnels. If one of these volcanoes erupts, it could send huge amounts of melted water into the ocean, changing sea levels. Even though Antarctica is the coldest place on Earth, these volcanoes prove that fire and ice can exist together. The biggest mystery? Some scientists believe a few of these volcanoes are still active. Could a future eruption melt parts of Antarctica? For now, these frozen volcanoes remain buried, their fiery secrets locked beneath the ice. Number 1. Shackleton's lost photos. In 2013, researchers in Antarctica made an amazing discovery: century-old photo negatives frozen in ice. These negatives came from Ernest Shackleton's expedition, one of the most famous Antarctic journeys ever. Shackleton and his crew set out in 1914 to cross Antarctica, but their ship, the Endurance, got trapped in ice. They barely survived, leaving behind supplies, including a box of photographic negatives. 100 years later, these fragile images were found, still buried in an old explorer's hut. Scientists carefully restored them, revealing ghostly black and white photos of icy landscapes, wooden boats, and brave explorers bundled in heavy coats. It's like stepping back in time. These frozen photos remind us of the incredible challenges early explorers faced. If more hidden relics are waiting under the ice, who knows what other lost history could be uncovered next? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching.